Hello, beautiful people. Today we look into that challenges traditional views and offers a fresh perspective on what it means to be truly wealthy. It's common to equate richness with material possessions, luxury cars, opulent homes, and lavish lifestyles. But let's pause and consider if financial abundance alone can define our wealth, or is there more to the story? When we think of being rich, images of monetary wealth often flood our minds. Society praises the financially affluent, holding them up as models of success and aspirations. But this view is rather limited when we explore the depths of true fulfillment. Real richness extends far beyond the bank statements and asset portfolios. It encompasses a wealth of relationships, health, and most crucially, spiritual understanding. So, what does it mean to be rich in a way that aligns with our deeper values? It's about enriching our lives and those around us, not just materially, but also emotionally and spiritually. True wealth involves creating a life that feels meaningful and purposeful, where the joy and satisfaction we experience are not solely tied to material gains, but to a sense of peace and well-being. In our journey today, we're going to explore how this broader, more holistic approach to wealth can actually lead to a deeper, more authentic sense of happiness, and how, surprisingly, it might just be the key to unlocking our inner God. Let's start by addressing a common misconception, the idea that accumulating more money and possessions automatically leads to happiness. While financial resources can provide comfort and security, they do not guarantee lasting fulfillment. Numerous studies have pointed out that after our basic needs are met, the additional happiness gained from extra income tends to plateau. Why is that? This phenomenon occurs because material possessions only satisfy surface-level desires. They are transient and can leave us feeling empty once the initial excitement wears off. The chase for more can become a never-ending cycle where satisfaction is perpetually just out of reach. This relentless pursuit can lead to stress, anxiety, and a host of other mental health issues. So if material wealth isn't the ultimate answer, what should we be striving for? It's time to shift our focus from the external to the internal, from the tangible to the intangible. This shift involves redefining wealth in terms of personal growth, relationships, joy, and spiritual enlightenment. What we're talking about isn't just a nice idea, it's a vital move towards experiencing life at a more profound and satisfying level. Throughout history and across cultures, the concept of wealth has taken various forms. In many ancient traditions and world religions, true richness is often associated with spiritual knowledge and harmony with the universe. For instance, Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Hinduism view material detachment as crucial to spiritual advancement. They teach that true contentment comes from within and that external circumstances are often distractions from deep spiritual work. In contrast, Western cultures have typically emphasized material gain as a sign of success and prosperity. This has shaped a global view where wealth is measured by material accumulation. But even within these material-focused societies, there has been a growing recognition of the need for a more balanced approach to wealth. While we continue this exploration, it becomes clear that redefining wealth to include spiritual richness provides a more comprehensive and fulfilling way to live. This doesn't mean that material wealth has no place in our lives, but rather that it should be seen as one component of a much larger picture of what it means to be truly rich. The quest for material wealth isn't just about the physical accumulation of things, it also deeply affects our mental and emotional well-being. When our lives center around accumulating wealth, it can lead to a variety of psychological pressures. The constant need to earn more and own more can create a cycle of stress and anxiety, overshadowing the joys of everyday life. Many people find themselves trapped in a job they don't love or in a lifestyle that demands more than it gives back, all in the pursuit of wealth. This relentless chase can make us lose sight of what truly brings us happiness. We start valuing ourselves and others based on financial success, missing out on the richness of genuine connections and simple pleasures. The irony here is profound. In accumulating wealth, we often spend our health and peace of mind, only to realize too late that these are the very foundations of a rich and fulfilling life. Now let's shift our focus from the material to the spiritual. Spiritual wealth involves accessing deeper levels of meaning and purpose in our lives, beyond the daily grind for money and material possessions. It's about finding harmony in our inner world, experiencing peace, contentment, and a sense of fulfillment that isn't swayed by external circumstances. What does it mean to be spiritually wealthy? It means being in tune with your true self, understanding your deeper desires, and aligning your life with your values. It's about cultivating resilience, compassion, and a deep sense of gratitude for the present moment. Spiritual wealth is not about what we own, but about how we relate to the world and ourselves. And to be spiritually rich, we can start by nurturing our inner life through practices like meditation, reflection, and mindfulness. These practices help us develop a quiet mind, a caring heart, and an awakened spirit. They allow us to experience life more fully, appreciate the little things, and find joy in our relationships with others and the world around us. In cultivating spiritual wealth, we also find the strength to face life's challenges with grace and courage. We develop the capacity to see beyond immediate difficulties and focus on long-term well-being. This enriched perspective helps us make decisions that are in line with our deepest values and that contribute to our overall happiness and the welfare of others. While continuing to explore the intricate relationship between material and spiritual wealth, it becomes clear that a balanced life honors both. By nurturing our spiritual wealth, we enhance our capacity to enjoy and wisely use our material resources. We learn to live with a sense of abundance that is not solely tied to material possessions, but is deeply rooted in a rich and vibrant inner life. Building spiritual wealth is not just a philosophical idea. It involves concrete steps and choices that can lead to a more centered and peaceful life. To begin this journey, it's essential to engage in practices that foster mindfulness and introspection. Regular meditation, for instance, allows us to pause and connect with our inner selves, offering a break from the chaos of day-to-day life. This practice helps clear the mind and provides a space for reflection and gratitude, essential components of spiritual wealth. Another effective pathway is through the cultivation of compassion and kindness. Engaging in acts of altruism not only benefits others, but enriches our own lives. By giving of ourselves, whether through time, resources, or simple acts of kindness, we strengthen our spiritual foundation and experience the joy that comes from contributing to the well-being of others. Accepting lifelong learning and openness to new experiences can significantly enhance our spiritual wealth. This means remaining curious and open to understanding different perspectives and wisdom from various cultures and philosophies. By broadening our horizons, we enrich our understanding of the world and our place within it, which is instrumental in spiritual growth. While material wealth in itself does not guarantee spiritual growth, it can certainly support it when used wisely. It's important to recognize that money and resources can be powerful tools in building a spiritually rich life if directed towards meaningful purposes. Investing in experiences that enhance personal and spiritual development, such as attending workshops, traveling to new places, or engaging in retreats, can use material wealth to deepen one's understanding and connection with the world. These experiences provide a broader perspective and help integrate the spiritual with the everyday. making our material wealth a bridge rather than a barrier to spiritual enrichment. In managing material wealth with an intention towards spiritual growth, it's crucial to maintain balance and mindfulness about our spending choices. This approach ensures that our financial decisions align with our spiritual values and goals, reinforcing our internal journey towards a richer, more connected life. By understanding the interplay between material and spiritual wealth, we can go through our lives with greater awareness and purpose. Despite the clear benefits of balancing material wealth with spiritual growth, the path is not without its challenges. One of the most common obstacles is the societal pressure to accumulate wealth as a primary measure of success. This external influence can distract from the pursuit of spiritual depth, leading to a misalignment between one's actions and deeper values. Additionally, the journey towards spiritual richness can sometimes feel lonely or daunting, especially when it goes against mainstream priorities and lifestyle choices. It requires a steadfast commitment and often a reevaluation of one's relationships and professional choices. Maintaining focus and not being swayed by short-term material gains is crucial. It involves cultivating discipline and mindfulness to make choices that consistently reflect one's spiritual goals. Regular self-reflection is essential to navigate this path successfully, ensuring that both material and spiritual actions are in harmony. Bringing together the concepts of material and spiritual wealth leads us to a comprehensive understanding of true richness. The integration of these elements isn't just about adding spirituality to our lives as an afterthought. It's about weaving it through every aspect of our daily living, including how we manage and utilize our material resources. This approach invites us to think of wealth not merely in terms of financial success, but as a more expansive and fulfilling experience that includes personal growth, involvement, and a deep connection to what we value most. When we manage to align our material wealth with our spiritual values, we create a life that is not only prosperous, but also deeply satisfying. We find that our financial resources can do much more than provide for our needs. They can also amplify our ability to make a positive impact on the world. This realization opens up a pathway to a richer life where every decision and action contributes to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. How do we apply these ideas in everyday life? It starts with small, consistent actions. Begin by assessing how your current spending aligns with your values. Are there changes you could make that would allow you to use your resources more effectively for personal and communal benefit? Perhaps this means choosing to support businesses that are socially responsible or setting aside a portion of your income for charitable contributions. Such activities not only contribute to your own spiritual growth, but also help forge stronger, more supportive communities. Maintaining this balance requires regular reflection and adjustment. Life changes, and so too may your values and opportunities to contribute. Regularly take time to reflect on whether your financial and personal decisions are still in alignment with your deepest values. This ongoing process of reflection ensures that your journey towards a rich, integrated life remains relevant and rewarding. If you found value in today's exploration of integrating wealth and spirituality, why not share this journey with others? Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, share it to help spread this meaningful message, and don't forget to subscribe to stay connected with us for more insights. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you and others.